If you find yourself topping the ball a lot, it's so frustrating and it's such a common problem. It's when the club doesn't quite get underneath the ball to lift it up in the air. The club hits a little bit high up on the ball and sort of dribbles it along in front of you, and it's a really annoying and shot killing and score killing fault. So I've put together my 3 favourite anti-topping drills that we'll go through, and you can practice these and it will really help eliminate those topped shots. But one thing it's not caused by is you lifting your head, and that is something you probably hear a lot when you're out on the golf course, that, oh, you lifted your head that time, and that's usually because the people who are telling you that don't really know what caused the top. And there's only 2 or 3 different things that will cause a top, but it's not lifting your head, so just keep that one out. Because what often happens is people are so conscious of keeping their head down that they get further and further down, and then everything gets crunched up, and then you're actually more likely to top it because your elbows bend. Anyway, all your consistency will go out the window, you lose power. So you can forget the lifting your head as one of the faults. All right, so the first reason that you might top the ball is because the club head is lifting up too soon before the shot, and that can be you trying to help the ball up in the air. So I've got a really good drill with 3 tees in a row on the ground here. I've got a ball on the first tee here, but I'm just going to move that away for now. But essentially the first tee represents where the ball would be, and the second and third tee are there to try and encourage you to keep the club low through the shot. So you can go out into your backyard or at your golf range, pop 3 tees in a row. You're only going to be about 6 inches from the first to the last. And you're just essentially going to practice hitting the first tee and then the second and the third after. And what that does is gets the club head traveling down and you creating your divot past the ball, which is so important. When you're topping, the club's coming up as it hits the ball, and we want the club traveling down and through the shot. So aim for the first tee, allow the club to continue through and collect the other tees. You can do some short swings to start off with, and you can do some full swings. You can even put the ball down on the first tee when you're on the practice range and put the other tees in as well and hit some balls that way, really trying to collect all 3 tees. So that's your first drill, and that enables you to really get the club moving down and through the bottom of the ball, which is so important to eliminate the top shots. The other cause of top shots, or the second cause, is when your weight is hanging back behind the ball. So what happens when the weight moves back is the club comes up as it hits the ball. So ideally when you're playing golf, the weight moves onto the back foot here and then moves forward onto the front foot here, and you'll finish with your back heel up off the ground. If you tend to find yourself finishing with the front heel off the ground, all the weight on the back, and you tend to top the ball, that will probably be why. So a little drill to help you improve your weight transfer. This is an old one we used to do when we were growing up. Swing back, tap the front foot, swing through, tap the back foot. So try that again. Back, tap, front, tap. So do that when you're either at home or on the range. Tap the front, tap the back, tap the front, tap the back. And that just helps get the weight moving correctly. But also be quite conscious when you're out on the course. If you do find yourself finishing in this position with the weight back, front heel off the ground, or even if it's not off the ground, but you know your weight's back, then that can be contributing to those top shots. And the third reason, and I actually think the most important reason and the most common reason that people top, is the chicken wing. Now the chicken wing is this position as you come through the ball. Left elbow bent, left wrist bent, or leading. So if you're a right-hander, it's the left. If you're left-hander, it's the right arm. So when you play golf, as you come through impact, this should all be fairly straight, the same way you start at a dress. So nice straight line down the left arm in the club. Now this should stay pretty much the same through impact. As soon as you get this position, the club head comes up too quickly, you're going to do a lot of tops. And this is a bit self-perpetuating as well, because the more the ball runs along the ground, the more tempted you are to try and lift it, and then it just gets worse and worse. So let me give you a drill to give you the feel of the correct position and to give you the feel of the opposite of the chicken wing. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a ball and we're going to do the push drill, and you're going to set up to that ball, and I want you just to push the ball forward. Now when you do that, stop in this position here and feel that nice straight arm and feel the weight forward. So again, my ball's gone, but imagine it's still there. We're going to push that ball forward, feeling this position. Then what you can do is start adding a little bit of a back swing in, so short back, push through, stop here. Stop here to feel this position. So do some half swings. You can actually hit a ball off a tee, doing that with a 7-iron or something, just a low tee. Half swing back, stop here. Then start bringing that up into your full swing, but going through that correct position and then continuing up. So your full swing will be straight and then you'll collapse up here. If you're collapsing down here, that's when you're going to be topping a lot. And to my mind, that is the biggest reason that you'll be topping the ball, is that chicken wing there. So there's your 3 drills to help eliminate topped shots. Give those a try. Let me know how it goes. Maybe pop into the comments below if you've had a chance to practice it and how it's going. I'd love to hear back from you. All right, so good luck and do some practice, and hopefully we can eliminate a lot more of those topped shots.